Greetings, welcome to my review for Mickey 17, now available in 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray from Warner Brothers. This one has been out for a week now. A little late getting to it, but better late than never. So you see this casing here. It is a single disc set with just the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray disc. There's a digital code that would go right there. It's been redeemed. I want to say that I am a big fan of Mickey 17. I even have a little critter keychain from the movie. Pretty cool. This came courtesy of Aaron Neuwirth via Professor Mike Dillon. But very cool little collectible to have from this movie. Speaking of Aaron Neuwirth, I have talked about Mickey 17 on podcasts a lot. So I'll be brief with my movie review for it. You can find more extensive discussions about it on Out Now with Aaron and Abe, as well as the Box Office podcast that Scott Mendelson hosts. I was a guest the week this came out for both of those, so I've talked about the movie a lot, but I am a fan. It's Bong Joon-ho's work that kind of feels like a culmination of a lot of his works. There's a lot of Snowpiercer here, Okja, Host, things like that. It feels like this is like the culmination of it all, a celebration of his works. And it's a lot of fun. Robert Pattinson's enjoying this role quite a bit. Naomi Aki's wonderful. Everybody in this is playing some sort of goofy comic anime type person in here, and it's a lot of fun. It's also very impressive visually with big cinematography, but also I think the sets and digital design work really well, like the ships and stuff in space. Kind of looks very like akin to like model work, but like very believable in its visage with live action stuff. But it's terrific. It's a fun movie. I highly recommend it to everybody. It's one of the year's best, not the year's best so far, but in the early half of the year, this would probably easily, without question, make my top 10 and probably arguing into my top 5. But it's a wonderful movie. Lots of stuff posed, asked, and a lot of reflective stuff on the world at large with politics and things. But it's kind of like the politics and stuff is kind of more of an eternal thing and stuff that's always around and can hit on many eras rather than just the current one that we have. But this movie is his follow-up to Parasite. It's been delayed for over a year, like a year or so, but we finally have it now, and I think it's terrific. I give the movie 4 stars. We go to the video, which is HEVC /H2.65 or 0.265 encoding. It is presented in its 185:1 aspect ratio, which is why this feels so nice and big, and he knows how to use the frame well. It's not just 235, because that's what big movies are, 235, and I don't understand how to run the frame. We have a master at work here, and he knows what's best for Mickey 17. The image here is gorgeous. It looks very film-like. I don't know whether it was shot digitally or on film, but it has a film-like quality to it, and the blacks and darkness of this feels very natural on the 4K format. It's a very dark movie inside the spacecraft and things like that, and caverns, but you can see very, very detailed look in it because it's got very different shades in the darkness, and everything is going well with the black levels in it. There's also good stuff with the contrast for the HDR when like fires around or the like light displays on things, as well as engines. Looks awesome. And then it's just quite colorful. The detailed image has a lot of like textures on like not just like creatures that are CG and stuff, but like the uniforms, people's facial features. Really see like different like pores and stuff, scars, freckles, everything. It's quite detailed. This gets a perfect score of 5 out of 5. Now we move on to the audio, which comes with an English Dolby Atmos track. It comes with an English 5.1 track. It also has 2 descriptive audio tracks, both in English, one for the United States and one for the UK. And then we round out with a French 5.1 and a Spanish 5.1 both Dolby Digital. And then with the subtitles, we have English, SGH, French, Danish, Finnish, Spanish, Norwegian, and Swedish subs. Yeah, audio here, no complaints here as well. It is just as you would imagine, a well-versed mixed track, which utilizes the whole room for a natural experience in the film, but feels part of it, and it's very impactful. The subwoofer hits just right. A lot of variances in pressure, but an impact, but it works very well. There's stuff coming from the ceiling, traveling around the room with some good rolling power. Vocals are nice and accurate in there and feel part of every environment they're in. Good balance here, like nobody steps on each other's foot between the score, the effects, and the vocals. It's harmonious. Can't ask for better. 5. That's what I give the audio. We'll move to the bonus features. As I mentioned, it's a digital copy, but we have behind the lens Bong Joon-ho's Mickey 17, which is 11.5 minutes. This is just everybody talking what it is, the characters and stuff. You got the actors, Bong Joon-ho talking. Pretty simple stuff. They have Mickey 17, A World Reimagined, which is about 10 minutes long, which is just kind of like what the world this is set in and kind of things like that, and the production, the sets and things like that in this one. So real simple stuff. Then it has The Faces, Nilheim, which is 8 minutes, and this is goes into stuff about the characters and who's playing them and how they picked them or whatever, stuff like that. And then we have trailers. We have 2 trailers for this as bonus features, and that wraps it up. So I give it overall like a 2, because this is like really light, fluffy stuff. Nothing much. It's nice to have the featurettes. I will say that, but this is, nothing too in-depth here on this. So let's go back. Let's rewind it. I gave the movie Mickey 17 a 4 out of 5. I gave the video 5 out of 5, the audio a 5 out of 5, and the bonus features a 2 out of 5. So when we break it all down and get to what it is, I'm going to give the overall score for Mickey 17 on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray a 4 out of 5. I do think you should pick this up because the movie's strong enough and it looks and sounds spectacular. Maybe you wait for a sale, maybe not. If you don't want to wait, go to the link in the description of this video. Click it. You help me out. You make me happy. You make yourself happy by owning Mickey 17 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray. I appreciate you watching this as always. More reviews to come, of course, as well as enjoy the summer of 2015 at 10. And then I have another Tarkovsky's Tales talking about Solaris, speaking of sci-fi, right at you too this week. So as always, stay film positive.